And then at the end, I have 3 final chapters that give a vision for peace. I believe, my friends, it is possible to live in peace. It is possible to have a Palestinian state alongside the state of Israel. I go into details about the vision for peace. I believe, like many people in this country and back home, that the ideal solution is the one-state solution. But I explain the two-state solution, because Sabir has always promoted the 2 states, but not at any price. That's why in this chapter, one of the chapters at the end, I say the 2-state solution is not enough, because Israel has to give up the settlements in order to make the 2-state solution viable. Otherwise, Israel has taken most of the land. And so, that does not mean, and this is, I think, this is what's new, maybe in the book for many of you. What's new is that I say, I don't want to see any settler driven out. Israel drove us out. The Zionists drove my family out in 1948. At gunpoint, we had to leave our town. And 750,000 Palestinians experienced the same expulsion. I don't want the Palestinians to do this with the settlers. They're living illegally on Palestinian land. So we would like to tell them, at least this vision here says to the settlers, if you would like to stay, but you have to know that you're living in Palestine, not in Israel. Because all these settlements are Palestinian. If you like to live with us, ahlan wa sahlan. We want you. But you have to become Palestinian citizens and pay taxes to the Palestinian government. And if you don't like this, then it's up to you. We're not telling you to leave. So I think there are ways of being creative, and it's doable. So I present this book to you as a contribution to peacemaking from my position of faith. But I say at the end, justice for us is never the end of the journey. The end of the journey is working for reconciliation and forgiveness. And I believe that many Israelis and many Palestinians, I am not talking about extremists on both sides, but I am talking about many of our 2 peoples are willing to enter into reconciliation. And I try to work, I try to help people understand how I approach it, and this is the ministry that Sabir wants to be engaged in. Today, we are not engaged in a ministry of reconciliation because there is injustice. And so long as there is oppression and injustice, it's very difficult to work for reconciliation. That's why we're today working to end the occupation, the illegal occupation of Israel to the Palestinian territories. And once the occupation has ended and there is a Palestinian state, then the whole ministry of Sabir will shift to reconciliation. And this is the long journey, because we have to undo the hatred, the resentment, the revenge, the feeling of revenge, which many people over the last 60 years have felt. But it is doable, and by the grace of God, I think we can really do it. So I invite you to read this book, to reflect on it. If you have a pastor or a minister or a priest that you would like to give them a gift, I think we need to get the church also involved in this movement. We need to, all of us, be involved in this movement, so that now, with the help of maybe President Obama, many of our people are hopeful that there might be some change, And so we need to continue to pray and to continue to work for the achievement of justice, peace, and reconciliation. Thank you very much.